War on I-4 diecast racing.
Alright guys, we're going to jump into this. I'm not going to hold you guys up real quick. We're going to just jump into setting the grid for tomorrow's race. This is for the muscle car, All-American Muscle Car Shootout Tournament. Sunday. We got, it's going to be 16 drivers competing in tomorrow's race. All of the cars are stock and they're muscle cars. So we're going to jump right in there. The way we're going to do it, I'm going to spin the wheel. We're going to go in 4 groups, groups A, B, and C. Each group has 4 cars in it. When I spin the wheel the first time, that'll be the first car selected for group A. Spin it the second time, first car selected for group B, and so forth and so on. So let's get started in this. The first car that's going to go on the grid. That's going to be JP, and JP's going to be the first driver to go in Group A. Let's get his car off the box. Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy? All right, so JP is off the board. Next car up, this is going to be the first car for Group B. That's going to be Nasuka. He's going to be the first car going up for Group B. Let me just grab his car. All right, we're moving along. Group C. First car for Group C. Anthony Cadre. That's going to be Anthony Cadre is going to have the first car coming off the board for Group C. Let's see what car he has. Give me 1 second, guys, trying to get this all figured out. I believe he has the Ford. Yep. All right, moving on to Group D. And that's going to be Jimmy John, first car off the board for Group D. Back up to Group A. That's John, receiver. If I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. But he's going to be going into Group A. Wow. Group A has 2 Mercury Cougar Eliminators in it. And they're going head to head in the first race. It's going to be interesting. For Group B. Group B is going to have Harold Finch. What car do you have? I believe it's the Mustang convertible. Yep. Group C. Moving along to Group C. Big Bishop going into Group C. Big Bishop does some pretty cool daily races, guys. If you get a chance, check them out. Now we're going into Group D. Group D is Kenji Nakamura. And he's going up against Jimmy John. That should be a good race. All right, back up to Group A for the next set of cars. As you can see, first two groups, you got JP in the top of Group A, Nasuka, and Group B. So going back over to Group A, this is going to be the second race in Group A. First car. High Octane. Now this is going to be interesting because there's a realistic possibility High Octane and JP can go at it in the next round. And you're going to have a Rust Belt Racing and Team Madness Motorsports matchup. That's a realistic possibility. All right, guys, let's see here. We're going over to Group B. First car in the second race for Group B. Marquisia, and let's see, let me find your car. There you go. Let's jump in the first car for Group C. First car for Group C. It's going to be Tommy McKinnon. It's going to be the first car in the second race for Group C. And I just got to find your car. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to make sure I get the right vehicles in there. It's not that one. And that's Tommy McKinnon. First car in Group C. And we're going to jump over to Group D. It's going to be E-Caps. And he's going to be the first car in the second race for Group D. All right, guys. Going to fill out Group A, the final car racing in Group A for tomorrow's race. It's going to be Tony Muncione. Final car racing in Group A. All right, I forgot to take a couple of these cars out of here, I believe. There's one extra in there, and it's Tommy McKinnon's car, so if he comes up again, my apologies, we'll just disregard that and respin it. All right, final car for Group B. Diamond Dave, and I believe Diamond Dave's driving that. Yes, he is, the Corvette. Final car in Group B, Diamond Dave. And we got the final car for Group C. going to be Kenneth Van Pelt. Final car for Group C. And that means Jim is going to be the final car for Group D. Alright guys, so that's your bracket for tomorrow's race. But listen up, we'll go live tomorrow. It'll be around 3 o'clock-ish, maybe a little later. It depends on how things go, and we'll get this one knocked out. Very important. The winner of this group moves on. They secure a spot in the final tournaments. We'll continue this for 8 races. You'll continue it for 8 races. Once we get 8 drivers, we'll go at it for the championship, and there'll be a prize for the winning driver. So good luck to you all. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Good night.
You're on I for Diecast Racing.